By the right of the council, by the will of the force. Welcome back into another episode of the galaxy famous King Louis XIII approved Jedi Talk podcast.
Is that with or without his head?
It's always without their heads when it comes to rulers over here with the cause, but you are following us at Jedi Talk Podcast on Instagram, youtube.com/Jedi Talk. I am Matamaka here on the High Council with King Louis XIII. Joining me as always on the regular council, he tripped up the stairs, he trips down the stairs, he trips over his convictions about Bob Iger quite often. The man, the myth, the legend, Evan T. Boucher. Evan, how the fuck are you today? Oh, yeah. Is it? Oh, no. It's recording. Is that what you were pointing at? Random person there?
No.
Evan, how the hell are you today?
I was pointing over at the conviction. Conviction? I can't even speak, but conviction.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you doing there, conviction?
Convictioning very well.
Very good.
Tripping over words, tripping up and down the stairs.
I was tripping over words.
Just tripping all over.
But, yeah, we were planning today. I'd be welcoming him. You know, Brad back right now, but he literally just got done watching Skeleton Crew, and he said, "Fuck it." He didn't like Skeleton Crew that much. He said, "Fuck it."
It's true.
So he's not coming back.
I don't think he's coming back, at least for the foreseeable future, unless they officially say like Skeleton Crew Season 2 is not happening. That's probably the only reason why he'd ever come back.
Man, the Acolyte, they fucked the Skeleton Crew ratings up on us, and they took Brad away from Jedi Talk.
Yeah.
We can blame the Acolyte.
I'll let the listeners decide
true.
which is better.
I am not coming back, fellas. I'm back, baby. What's up? I'm back. Yeah, I actually true. Part of that's true. I did finish Skeleton Crew about, look at my watch, 12 minutes ago.
See, that's a lie because you're not looking at your watch.
Shut up.
You don't have a
For the
watch.
show. This isn't a video podcast.
Thank God.
Fuck. God damn it. You know what?
I
Shut the fuck up.
that was a bit. I did like Skeleton Crew. I thought it was okay. Better than the Acolyte. I don't think
Yes.
I'm not as high on it as you are. I don't actually know how you feel about it once it's all said and done.
I'm like high middle. Like, it's not the best ever, like Evan thinks, but it's way better than the Acolyte. It's better than Book of Boba Fett.
Better than Boba Fett.
Yep.
Better than the Acolyte. Better than Ahsoka.
No,
I know not for you.
me. Not for me.
You, yes.
I mean, yeah, because it's my favorite. So I'm just gonna not say yep
Well,
every time.
let's
Yes.
Can we hold those thoughts? Let's welcome you back. It's been hiatus.
It's been a minute, man. It's good to be back.
Can I welcome you back in Jedi Talk fashion?
I mean, some
Yes,
people would
please.
say it was a low-atus or a hiatus. It just
So
depends.
as you all know, that wasn't Jedi Talk
Do we
fashion.
still have listeners?
we do. We
and
have more.
remember, it's their fault.
more. They're
It's
like-
Some
their
will
fault.
say
They're like,
the
Brad's
most
gone.
listeners.
Whew, thank God.
It's their fault for listening to the show.
That's
we
fair.
established it last week.
So everyone knows Brad, the Manly Hughes over here. By the way, welcome back, Jedi Talk. We missed you.
Buddy. I
We
missed you
really
guys
did.
too.
And we are back in Brad's vault, his vault this evening. I don't know, it's been like 5 or 6 weeks. And in true Jedi Talk fashion, let's kick it off with the top 10 reasons list why Brad was on hiatus
Yeah,
that I
why?
put together.
Yeah, yeah.
Christ.
Okay, so I know
How
what
many
my
of these
number.
are factual?
We'll see. I know what my number one is, and the rest are just going to be random.
Well, number
All
one
right.
is factual for sure.
No, it can't be. All right. The 10th reason, 10-1 here, of why Brad was away on hiatus. Number 10, community service. Number 9.
Will be the first time.
This feels very David Letterman.
Yeah, that's
That's what it is.
That's kind of how I wrote it. The second stay at Betty Ford Clinic is half off, gentlemen. Let me make sure. Okay, number 8. He needed cheap labor done before Trump got in office.
America's back.
Number 7. Here's another political topic. The other reason Brad is back because Joe Biden pardoned him.
Well, who
And
didn't he
the
pardon?
cheap
Yeah.
labor goes with your expansion of the shelving
I
here.
needed
Yes.
that, yeah.
Number 6, he thought he had a walk-on role for famous soap opera General Hospital. Number 5, Brad started a side business selling an energy drink called Taint Butter that combined the essence of peanut butter and man taint.
Does it mix well with whiskey?
It should.
Yes.
Okay. good.
I can't remember what number that was.
Depends on the whiskey.
5, I think.
5, okay.
Yeah.
So the number 4 reason why Brad was away on hiatus.
You know what that means.
I do feel drained.
Yeah. Hey. The number 3, why was Brad away on hiatus? The third most likely reason, ABC Liquor started garnishing his wages because his tab reached historical proportions.
Have you ever gone into an ABC with Brad?
I don't believe I have.
I
no.
recommend it.
Okay.
It's like the mayor walked in or something.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how you've said I'm the mayor of the Halcyon? He's the mayor of
Yes.
ABC.
Very good. The second reason why Brad was on hiatus, he just needed one more handy under Chester's Hester, if you know what I mean. And
That's
finally,
where he was on closing day. Dang it.
I know.
I was throwing my guts up on closing day.
Yeah, you were.
That's when I was sick as
I was
fuck.
crying my guts up, so it's fine.
So the number one reason why Brad was on hiatus from the podcast is because he was teaching Elon Musk some new hand and arm gestures to use at the presidential parade.
That's my favorite one.
I know, that's why it's number one. Welcome back, Brad.
What's up, man? I'm happy to be back.
That
It's
last
good.
one obviously took a while to practice,
That
so
was good.
that's why. Yes.
I told him, I said 46 degrees. Anything lower than that, anything higher than that, you're going to look like a Nazi bastard. We can't have
We'll
that.
take the over-under on how many of those are factual.
Few of them.
What were you pointing at, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
I was showing how not to do it.
No.
And then this is how you do it. See,
No,
like,
you
how
were
Nazi to do it, you mean?
when you were pointing
oh,
at.
he said conviction.
The
and
conviction
I was pointing at
bottles.
my row of conviction.
Because you said Evan's conviction
Oh,
of Bob Iger
God.
or whatever.
Oh. Okay.
I had a fire joke that we
I
can't
see it
repeat
now.
on the podcast, but it was about you and Bob Iger.
So we'll explain all of it, but not say it.
yeah, I'm not saying it.
Yeah. He can't say
it's
that
a
here.
good one.
It is.
It's
yeah.
a good joke.
If you want
I'll
to
tell
know
you
it,
afterwards.
text
Yeah, I
or
need to
DM us respectively.
Yeah,
We'll tell you.
yeah. I'm not gonna say it, but let's put it in text.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's probably like an audio message or
Yeah.
something. So
Or just next time you see us in person.
I'll
Just
tell you
ask.
I'll tell you the joke. It's good. It was a good one. Maybe want to do stand up again, but no one knows Evan, so it wouldn't work on stage. No
That's
offense,
good.
Evan.
Let's keep it that way.
let's get them to know Evan.
No, I do not like
Well,
people knowing me.
Well, it depends. But yeah,
A handful
I'm
of
back,
times
fellas.
I've been like recognized, mainly just through the podcast. It always freaks me out. I hate it.
I got
I love meeting the cool people we've met, but I hate being like, "Are you the guy?"
Well,
I'm like,
that's what a few things. Evan, like every other show that we've had while you're on Hades, he's like, I ran into somebody else on
That's
Buzz.
true.
Somebody sent me a DM. I'm like, every
Yeah.
week, I'm like, damn,
That's
dude.
wild.
Yeah.
I got recognized dropping off some packages at UPS a few weeks ago, and it
Dropping
was
off packages.
It was the Kyle's mom was missing me. I had to send her one of my packages. It was the day that Duncan had the seizures when we thought he was dying.
Oh,
Man, yeah.
And I was like, it had just happened, and I was like real frazzled. And
Sure.
he was like, "Dude, I love your videos." And I was like, I was like, still like trying to get it. And I messaged the guy. I was like, if I came off odd, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'd explain what happened.
Yeah.
He lives across the street.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
cool.
Small world, man.
I
Talking
probably
about
sa-
people know where you live.
Yeah, I probably sounded like a dick when I was saying that. Like I said, I like meeting all the cool people. I just hate the feeling of like, not that I'm famous because I'm nowhere near famous, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
I
it
just
is.
hate,
It is weird when someone
Yeah.
like knows you and you're like, "Thanks, I
Yeah,
appreciate it."
yeah. But then it's cool that I know a new cool person.
Yeah,
like it's
cool.
just a weird
It's fun.
process.
It's a weird. It's weird when it
Stand in front line at Metallica last year, and like 5 people like, hey, I remember you from last time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
2017? I'm like, all right, sweet.
Well, that happened when we went to go see them together. The people were
Yeah.
like, "You're the guy from the video."
Yeah.
Hey, that's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
Holy.
Um,
How long ago is that video?
2016.
Wow.
They would know Evan if he went on the Halcyon, but can't go on that anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry. I felt like making that joke.
Yeah.
I made it last week,
Mayor
too.
of the Halcyon.
I wanted to make it with Brad on.
There you go.
All right, so I want to know y'all's Skeleton Crew thoughts.
Yeah,
I
because
know-
we don't really have any news to talk about.
Sure,
really,
I mean,
right? Like,
he
aside
needs to get
from-
caught up with Baylon Skol recasting. I don't know if
Yeah.
you want to give thoughts on that.
And Megan.
Did they say who it was?
MegaCon.
Yeah.
Did they announce the guy?
Yeah. Somebody shared a
I
picture in
forgot
our
his
group.
name already.
I
I've
forgot
never
what he
seen
looked
him
like.
in anything. He's in Game of Thrones. If that helps
of
you.
course. That
I've
was
never
like-
seen him.
Remember that time period? It was Star Wars when everything was coming
Even
from
the
Game of
writers and
Thrones.
stuff. Like, we got the what? I don't know their names.
As if
but
there
we
was-
got the writers to come write Star Wars.
as
It's
if
like-
there was only one good thing on television at that time.
And I mean,
It's, like,
it
so
worked
strange.
out for like Amelia Clark. She
Yeah.
killed it as Kira.
She did.
Rory McCann
Okay, let me see.
will
Let me
play
get- let me
Baylon
get- let me get
Skol.
peeps
This
on
was the picture.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sold on the look,
Okay.
but like if he's a good actor, cool.
Here's
Like-
the side-by-side people are showing.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
that's him in Game of Thrones.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy was so good in that role. It's going to be tough. Those are big shoes to fill.
They are. Yeah, for the little time
fans-
he was
for the
there.
Fandom, I think
Yeah.
that's going to be a tough one. But let's see. I don't know his acting prowess, so I can't
Yeah.
comment. But I'm okay with it. I mean, I'd rather them recast it than just let him die off screen or some shit.
Yeah,
So like,
and I think that shows how they're sticking to their guns. So, like, season 1 had a story that was going to lead into season 2, and we're not changing that story.
I
we have an idea.
That's the way to handle that.
Yes.
I mean, they kind of did it that way with Leia, but they did it backwards.
To the best of their ability, without
They did it
recasting.
backwards,
See,
yeah.
they don't want to recast like the main core after
Yeah.
the Han Solo thing that they think was a debacle. So after that, they're like, we don't recast main people, but we'll kind of recast Baylon Skol or
Yeah, I
whatever.
think that's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like you said, it's not a major character. So I'm cool. I'm okay with it. Well, I'll have to see. Like, I don't care that they recast, but I hope they recast it with somebody who was as good as he was.
Sure.
Or better, because he was great in that role.
It's going to be a prominent role. It's a prominent story.
Yeah.
We mentioned this is such a weird, not weird, but like Embo. Do you remember who Embo is from
the Clone Wars?
Clone
the
Wars
Hunter.
Bounty Hunter.
He's got the big dome hat. If that helps you, I don't know.
Kind of like Mr. Freeze from the animated series. That guy. Am I thinking of the same
Maybe?
person?
Kind of.
I can't recall. But anyway, Embo's rumored, or there was a rumor that he's going to be a villain or the villain or involved in the Mandalorian Grogu movie coming out next.
Oh, this guy. Okay, no, that's not what I was thinking of. I don't know. Who
You might have been thinking of Constable Zuvio. Is that who you're thinking
No,
of?
I wasn't thinking about
No.
it. There was some character that it was. I think it was a droid actually that I was thinking of. But yeah, okay, cool.
So, yeah,
There's
I mean,
no way he's the
Is this
main
movie? This
villain.
movie's done filming, right? They're in post production now. Is that what I had seen
I don't know. I haven't
like
seen
a while ago?
I can't recall if they're officially in post
Yeah, I
production
can't
or
recall.
if the news was Pedro Pascal was done with his parts.
Like, what fucking parts
Which
does
is
he
just
have?
him in a booth recording
talking
lines.
in a
I'm sure he has
Yeah.
quite a bit of helmet off.
Oh, for this movie, yeah, I bet you're right.
Yeah.
I bet
Yeah.
he does. I bet he
Especially
wonder
since they
if-
paying him for a big
I wonder if
screen.
he gives good helmet though. Spaceballs.
I'm going to let you sit in that.
for you cultured
I'm going
folks
to let
out
you
there,
sit in that joke for a second.
I appreciate it.
as you should, and as I should. But there's no way he's going to be the main villain, like this
don't know.
random dude that only 20 people know.
I would rather that than have a kind of a new villain than have what's his name again.
I feel like it's got to be Thrawn, and not Gideon. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It should be
I love
Thrawn. I don't
Gideon,
know what
but
they're
it can't be
saving.
Gideon.
No,
Maybe
no, it
he's
better
like
not be Moff
a-
Gideon.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's something like the New Republic just like hired him as a bounty hunter because he knew where they could find him. If he's like in the guild or something, could be something like that.
And they don't have any military anymore, so they got to hire out bounty hunters.
Could be something like that. That'd be interesting.
I'm trying
No,
to
just
see.
Thrawn's got to be the main villain, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
You would
that's what I
think,
But-
unless they're saving him for Ahsoka season 2.
I feel like that's more important for a movie, though.
I would
Especially,
agree,
like,
but-
do we know what the lineup is going to be of all this stuff when it's all said and done? Like, is Ahsoka season 2 canonically after the events of Mando Grogu?
I'm going to have to
vice
assume
versa?
yes, but we don't know yet.
Is that why
Yeah,
nothing's really
that's a good
coming out?
point.
They've kind of halted everything. I'm so excited, by the way, to get excited for a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Fuck TV. I'm so
and
over
that's what
this
I'm saying too. Like,
experiment.
it's got to be Thrawn or somebody big because Star Wars' future kind of hinges on this movie. I don't mean like they're
Yeah.
never going to make Star Wars again. If
No,
it doesn't
I-
do
You're
well,
right.
But
this is the like all of our shit's at a turning point right
Yeah.
now, and it's kind of weird. Like Skeleton Crew, as fun as it was, this is not the show that Star Wars needed right now.
It needed it before Acolyte, I think.
yeah,
It was better than Acolyte, better received, but people didn't trust it and they're not watching it.
Acolyte could have been 10 times better than it turned out. That was bad
I
writing
agree.
and bad direction and
Yeah.
bad stunt coordination and bad everything else all around. The story for Acolyte was more interesting to me than the story for Skeleton Crew. Like when,
Sure.
you, when you
the
strip
potential
down,
of the story,
Yeah,
like the
potential
cover
story,
up,
yes.
the cover up of a new Sith-ish person.
that's way
That's
more
very
interesting than some
interesting.
kids get lost in space.
Yeah, when you boil it down to the simplest sentence, yes.
simplest version of it.
Skeleton Crew was pretty safe, too.
Very safe.
It was a
Yeah.
safe show. So
That's one thing I didn't like
Yes
about
and no,
it was
because there
like-
wasn't like, oh, there's a new random Jedi who's like the ending scene where they're all fighting over the lightsaber.
Sure.
If it was safe, it would have been like Wim's dad uses the Force to pull it to him. Oh, he's a Jedi.
yeah.
Oh boy, like that would have been safe.
that would
Sure,
have been
but-
more interesting.
Nah.
nah.
You don't need him to be a Jedi.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just
no.
tired of
Hit the button.
a
I'm about to
billion
say something.
new safe.
Go on.
We don't need another black Jedi.
I just was hovering over the misogyny alarm, so
You didn't
Well,
know which way I was going.
That wasn't
bridge,
misogyny.
to bridge the gap to what Tom might say about that is, I
It's
mean,
a joke.
Mace Windu was an awful Jedi. So
why would I say that? I wouldn't bring race into
no,
it.
but you would say Mace Windu's an awful Jedi.
No,
so
actually,
there you
the
go.
quote was Mace Windu is the worst black Jedi of all time. That's what he said.
Well, because
That
he's
was
one
it.
of the
That's
just
what
worst
Evan said.
anything Jedi. Doesn't matter. Worst alien, human, white, anything Jedi.
Speaking of
That
Solo,
was
you're
a
wearing
quote
a
I was
Solo
there.
hoodie.
I love
Yeah.
that hoodie. I almost bought
That's
that
pretty
like
cool.
10 times.
yeah,
Were you
I'm
like
in-
balling today? Were you playing basketball?
No, I wish.
Looks like you just got, came from the gym shooting hoops with some 12-year-olds.
I wish. Well, not that last part, but I wish.
You're just taking all their lunch money.
I don't know, man. Have you seen 12-year-olds nowadays?
Bentley's 12. You could beat the shit out of him.
That's true. I could take him. I could definitely take him.
Maybe
Yeah,
not Evan.
Yeah. Wow.
I've been teaching him some jujitsu. He can.
Well, oh, no, I thought you meant on a basketball court.
Bentley,
Yeah,
no,
basketball
Bentley-
court, yeah. Jiu-jitsu, no.
Bentley could probably choke you out. I was teaching him rear naked chokes the other day, and he got one in hard on me, and I was like, God, okay, all
I
right.
feel like Tom hasn't been like, I know he's not new anymore, but like initiated properly because you like wrestled me to the ground millions of times.
Yeah, that's not happening.
And almost killed me. And then you
Tom's
two,
too old, man. He'd like break a hip or some shit. If I
Oh, okay,
him.
yeah.
I see how
that's
it
what
is.
happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's exactly what would happen.
This needs to happen.
I'll do it to you.
I would,
No,
I
nope,
would,
I'm
I
good.
Would,
He almost killed me 6 times.
I would murder Tom. It wouldn't even be close.
Rebuttal?
Go ahead and try.
I'm not going to, but if it came down to it,
In what? A UFC fight?
like in grappling, I would own you. It wouldn't even be close.
I would get my wrestling chair, light it on fire, and put you through a barbed wire
And
table.
before you could grab that chair, you'd be in a triangle choke.
And then you would tell him which direction
Right next to my nuts.
that he could. What's the Rock quote that's on our soundboard? I forget
Yeah,
the quote.
hit
Like
the
I'm
Rock
not.
quote.
I'm actually. Oh,
It's a direction you can fuck.
there
That's
you go.
The Rock. It doesn't sound like him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Did he say that
that
in
Young
his
Rock?
wrestling days?
The Rock would say lots of shit in his wrestling.
Yeah.
The Rock said a lot worse things in his wrestling days.
Yeah.
Like
Doesn't he-
like
You
this.
shut your mouth, fatty. The Rock will come out there and slap the herpes off your lips.
That was recent.
That was recent.
Last year, yeah. When-
Really?
When,
Wow.
build up
That's
to
wild.
WrestleMania, yeah.
And Bob Iger still employs him. Jeez.
Is he employed by Bob Iger? Oh yeah.
Oh,
I guess he's
movies, yeah.
Moana.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't heard anybody
Past
talk
$1
about
billion.
Moana too.
Yeah.
I don't know a single person seen it. This is the
Nah.
fucking Pandora effect.
I've known
How
people
is
that
it-
have seen it that said it wasn't good. So it's like,
You guys excited for Toy Story 5?
Not really.
I'm not watching that. There's only 3.
I can't wait for 6 to come out.
6. Yeah.
You know what's happening. Did you guys see the? I think I sent him in our group chat. The Black Series reveal.
Yeah.
Was that a proper reveal, or was that just news to me?
No, it's like pipeline reveal, I think.
Yeah.
it was,
And
okay.
then like I think that might have been like an offshoot account, but then like the official like account posted it like an hour later.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So like yeah,
Oh.
that was a legit reveal.
nice.
Yak Face is pretty on top of that,
Yeah.
though. So
Oh yeah, he's like Blog Mickey or something before. Like
For figures. Like
yeah,
yeah.
If he says it, it's true. Like he's had weird shit where you're just like, how did you know that far in advance, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
He's got to either work there or like be married to somebody that works there.
Somebody-
We say he, but it might not even be a he. Just
I
because
know.
Yak Face is a male alien doesn't mean that
A
this
mammalian?
guy person
Mammalian?
Mammalian, yeah. Not mammalian. Well, he's a mammalian, I assume. I don't think they lay eggs.
You hear Winston snoring.
Yeah.
yeah, I do hear one story.
So there was the
Hey,
no,
buddy.
no, that wasn't
Winston's
me.
here with us.
That wasn't me at the Lion King show. But even though it sounded like it,
Oh yeah,
did
snorting.
that show close?
yeah.
What was that?
Did that show close?
No,
No,
Oh.
no.
Oh,
It was
okay.
when I almost said her name. I don't think we're allowed to say her name, but the person that plays one of the singers in the Lion King show, The Gift, she brought me on stage to do the warthog noise,
Oh, that's cool.
and it was
And he made a
Recent?
warthog
Was
noise.
that recent?
No, this was like a month and a half ago, 2 months.
yeah,
Okay.
December something. Yeah,
Was it only December?
yeah. It feels
I don't know why I
like it
felt
does
was
feel
2
like
months
2
ago.
months ago. You're
I mean,
right.
that's December's almost 2 months ago. This,
Yeah, it's
this
almost
month's
February
closing in,
now.
dude.
Birthday month coming up,
Birthday
man.
month, dude.
Yeah.
We got yours, mine, and Duncan's birthday all
Yeah,
in
dude.
February.
Oof.
Duncan will be 19.
Duncan's gonna turn up more than both of us.
He's gonna be 19.
Yeah.
He's old. He's an old man.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably gonna die soon.
Yeah.
For being honest.
So the Black
I'm
Series, though,
shocked he's
what
still
was the
got
Black
it.
Series? It was
I can't believe
Anakin,
I'll be honest with you.
and
I
what
thought
was
he
the
was
other
gone
one?
a few
Baylon
weeks ago.
Skol was.
Those were smaller ones, the retro.
Oh, the TVCs.
Or TVCs, yeah. What
Yeah, there
the
was
other-
There was
Anakin and the Rex, Phase 1 Rex,
Is that
Black
what it
Series.
was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the second Rex better than Phase 1, so I'm
You
not
like
really.
the Sex Rex?
Yes. Yeah.
Sex Rex?
Oh, this is what I want to talk about. The comment that Claudia Gray left.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Star Wars
understand. Am I
Celebration.
missing something?
So someone asked her if she was going to be at Celebration, or she commented on someone's post about John Knoll being at Celebration.
Right.
Which,
Yeah.
weird, but okay. I mean, I think he's at all of them, but
Right.
still. I mean,
Well, I mean, I guess he's like a featured guest this time,
Sure,
and
I
not just like
guess.
somebody hanging out.
yeah, it's still weird to me. But anyway, like, who wants John Knoll's autograph?
Would you turn it down?
Aren't you the guy that made Photoshop? That's what he made Photoshop.
You wouldn't turn it down though, right? Like if you saw
I'm
him,
not going to turn that. I wouldn't go. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to say hi to him. I mean, just
if I see him, I'd be like,
are
"Holy
you,
crap!"
are you with me on this? Like,
Yeah, I am, yeah.
I'm-
The older I get, I feel more and more about that about certain people. There's
mean,
like very few that I
he's
would
not
seek
like-
out.
yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
no.
going to be big names.
I'm not seeking
As
him
long
out,
as you
but
didn't
like
vote
if
Democrat.
I pass him, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, like you're John Knoll." Like, yeah, I'll say something. I'm not gonna seek him out and hunt him down.
He's
but-
to me somebody who's like, I respect your work and like all the
Yeah.
stuff you did, but like, it's not like a Doug Chang,
Yeah.
or something to that level for me personally. I'm sure he is for other people, but
Yeah.
Anyway, she commented on the post and said something to the effect of, I'm not going this year because the Lucas Publishing won't have a presence at Celebration. That's crazy. They have been staples of Celebration.
I've got it exactly. I wish I got to. It was Star Wars saying new guests are here. I wish I got to go, but publishing won't be around much this year, it seems. Sad emoji. Somebody give Ahmed my ... best.
Yeah, that's Claudia Gray. She's the queen of Star Wars.
But
writing.
publishing won't be around much this year. What is she? What is that?
They had
They'll
full
just be
panels but for like books, comic books, everything.
So
like,
maybe this year just more like minor, like, oh, there's another comic of whatever coming out.
Well,
Like,
I guess
that's it.
the High
Like,
Republic's done, right? Like, are they still doing High Republic?
I think Phase
They're wrapping
4
it up.
just wrapped up. Like they're done writing it. They're still like releasing it, but it's all done being.
Yeah, it's
written.
all done. Yeah, it's coming to an end.
I would imagine she has to be involved in that. Why wouldn't they like? It's just
She
it's just
was, but like whatever the next thing is.
it's just an odd thing. Like, why would you not hype it up if it's not coming out before? The next celebration, why would you not at least have a presence? You don't have to talk about what it is. You can tease things. To not have a presence is odd.
AI is very big these days, gentlemen. So I've asked AI to translate what Claudia said, and this is what came out.
Yeah, well, fuck you too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, AI.
Yeah.
Well, it's because she was given directive from Kathleen Kennedy of how to write her books, and she didn't like that directive.
I see. She didn't like the directive.
Put a tick in it. Make her gay.
This one?
Yeah,
I think she probably would have liked that, to be honest.
probably. But she's the GOAT, so
Claudia
whatever she
Gay.
wrote would have been good.
The title of her next book would have been Jillin' in Space.
Probably.
It'd be like the brief history of Neil.
Dude,
I'm here for that.
we'd all be first in line for that book.
I don't know about that.
I would be.
Hashtag Neil History.
Actually, no, I wouldn't be. I'd be second behind Bentley.
Bentley loves
He'd be
Neil.
first.
Bentley
Good.
loves Neil, man.
First tattoo,
and,
Neil.
And the babies is what he said.
First tattoo is
Neil.
Can you
Just the
imagine?
Neil Nation tattoo.
Nice.
Neil in the bubble bath
Yes.
with a tattoo of
I
Neil.
love how, like, when the world is ending, that's Neil's last thought. He's like, I'm going to take a bubble bath. Like,
Parents
I'm
made
going to
him.
die.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Yeah, I like Skeleton Crew, man. I guess we'll go circle back to that. Note
Yeah.
about Neil. I
I'm-
didn't love it. I
I'm
think it was
very
fine.
upset that I won't be seeing the Skeleton Crew when they come to MegaCon.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're coming to MegaCon now, but not many Star Wars, so probably an indicative nature of why our panel got waitlisted, essentially.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
I'm a little annoyed by that, but maybe
Yeah.
they do something with the same shit twice in a row, like 2 years.
I
in a
said
row.
it was updates. I don't know. I said it was updates, and
I
I
don't
guess
know.
I guess we could have
Just
created a
change
new
the
one.
name of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you change the name, is that good enough? I don't know.
I don't
But
know. I mean, not really, because you still have to submit it. But who
Yeah.
knows if it's going to be the same person that who even remembers what we talked about last year.
True.
It'd be fun to get like a few panels
Sure.
and like
Cycle-
have a
cycle through 'em.
rotation,
Yeah.
or even have more than one to submit. So if something catches someone's eye, they can be like, boom, and we have more.
I also wish I knew ahead of time, like because they have a lot of DC there. So if I knew that, I might have submitted something
for fourth
Mother Box if I could have gotten Kyle out here. But that's all right. I mean, what they've got Skeleton Crew. Ashley Eckstein's going to be there. She's always, especially if it's in Orlando, she's going to be there.
Say no.
I don't know.
Andy
Incredible.
Serkis.
I mean, I wouldn't say no either
Yeah.
if I
Right,
lived that
yeah.
close.
I'm curious. I'll never know, but I would be curious to see how many people are doing like me and skipping MegaCon because they're going to Celebration like a month. Well, 2
I
months
feel like
later.
it's two completely different.
For the Star
There's
Wars
some
people, though,
small
obviously it is.
overlap, but
Yeah.
like I think MegaCon is more pop culture in general.
And I
It
know
is.
I know
Yeah.
this doesn't matter to you, but that's the same weekend as a Super Bowl, so that
Oh.
does impact a lot of people.
What are they doing?
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
it's the same weekend as a
It's the
Super
same
Bowl?
weekend
Was
as
it
Super
last
Bowl.
year?
That's
No,
fucking stupid.
Oh, okay.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Maybe because they just assume nerds don't like.
Yeah, because like he just
Sports.
said, I had no idea it was
I
the
do.
same weekend.
I know.
I'm watching it.
I'm not,
Yeah.
That's not a mean thing. Like I just.
Yeah,
I,
right.
I wonder if that's the assumption. Is like who gives a shit? There's not a big overlap between DC and sports fans, which is such a stupid oversight.
I really don't know. Like they don't have any of like the big. They barely have any overlap with Celebration right now, other than Ashley.
Are you guys doing
Yeah.
anything for the Super Bowl? Are you going to get together with anybody?
No plans right now,
plans.
but yeah. But still, I think other people have them, and especially
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
like celebrities too. Like they don't want to go to Orlando if they're going to be in Vegas. Where's Super Bowl this year?
It's in Vegas, isn't it?
That's where WrestleMania is. Is it in Vegas this year? I can't fucking remember.
Is it Miami?
No,
Where
probably
is
no
the
idea.
Super Bowl this year?
No clue.
So anyway, I'm sure the celebrities would rather be in the city.
It's in New Orleans.
Oh, all right, New Orleans, which is covered in snow right now.
Weird.
So they'd probably rather be in New Orleans,
Yeah, I guess.
I'd rather be in New Orleans.
where the Saints go marching in.
I want to go to New Orleans so bad. It's one of my travel bucket list places. I fucking want to go.
You get to
so
steal
bad.
the
And it's
Bourbon
right
Street
there.
sign and just hang it up in this room.
A Bourbon Street.
I found out that
Street.
there's a place there called the Sazerac House, which is the parent company of Buffalo Trace, and they have like a little place, a little like gift shop kind of thing. You can go in and they have like rare shit out on occasion to buy. It's pretty fucking
Nice.
cool. I want to go. I've always wanted to go to New Orleans, but for the food and the whiskey, yeah, Nolans.
Yeah.
Did you shove? Do they allow you to shove those bottles up your bum?
They don't allow it. It's frowned upon, but I'm still going to do it.
I would
Good.
have assumed they were would prefer it.
Keistered whiskey.
Yeah.
Apparently, have either one of you ever been to Louisiana
Luke,
or to New Orleans?
no,
Nope.
no.
Apparently,
driven through
You can
and-
just walk around with alcohol. Like it's just a
on
completely
Bourbon Street?
Anywhere in New Orleans. Like it's
Anywhere?
Like
Oh,
you
shit.
could literally just walk around with a bottle open, drinking in the street, and no one gives
But
a
you're
fuck.
not allowed to mail it, as we've established.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
bizarre.
send it over the mail.
It's so strange.
It's practically Vegas. Vegas, you can drink out on the strip.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a really weird thing to say yes to. As much as I like alcohol, it seems very like you're encouraging kind of craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when you go to the strip, you understand it. Like you see it. It's kind of like one moving organism. If you're staying in a hotel on the strip, you're okay. You don't need transportation anywhere. You're not driving. So
Never been to Vegas. I feel like I'd have a fucking good time in Vegas.
it's fun. Vegas is
been
good.
to Atlantic City, and I had a good time there.
There you go. I haven't been there.
You're not missing much. It's like 3 blocks big. It's really small.
I just remember the Impractical Jokers bit when they were dealers at Atlantic City. I think they were blackjack dealers.
I don't remember that.
No,
No, I'll have to
earlier
look
seasons.
that
Yeah,
up. Let's
yeah.
look
Go
that
back
up.
and check.
That's a show for me. Like every few years, I can start over from the very beginning because like you forget enough about it, you can go back and rewatch it, and it feels new. Because there's so many like small little bits that they do, especially the beginning. It's good stuff.
That is correct. Were there any other
Good stuff.
releases that we missed on those figures?
I don't know. Let me see.
Go back.
The
and look.
TVC was what? Baylon and Shin? I think that was it.
Shin was there. I swear. I've seen Shin Black Series before. Then okay, so those were
Yeah,
TVC.
I have the Shin Black series.
Yeah.
I think I bought it. No, I didn't get it at MegaCon. I got it at Target. No, actually, I got it. I think it's.
Did they
Springs,
have them at
but either way.
MegaCon? They did, didn't they?
I didn't see Baylon because if I ever see Baylon, I'm buying it.
Yeah, there's Shin Vintage Collection. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have
Then that's the
Mandalorian Super Commando.
yeah the Maul
I thought we
DeLorean.
had that already.
We have variations to that one, like
Yeah.
all over the fucking place. The Maul DeLorean.
Pistol and a larger rifle. The detail
Well, this
on
one comes
is
with the
bad.
new hat.
Yeah.
Classic Trooper.
Yeah,
the
there's.
blue- How many fucking times are we going to release the same figure?
You just summarized Star Wars merchandising
Yeah.
in a nutshell.
Baylon Skol. Shit. I missed
Merchandising.
We still want Spaceballs too. The search for more money.
it. Mandalorian Super Commando, Clone Trooper, Shin, and Baylon.
I-
That Baylon Skull card is fucking nice.
Not just the
Yeah.
card, the figure
figure
looks
looks-
phenomenal
looks
too. I know
great.
it's a promo picture, but
Yeah.
I saw it. I think I saw Josh Gad was pitching to. Oh God, what's his fucking name? Why am I Spaceballs guy?
Mel.
Yeah,
Mel Brooks?
he was pitching
Mel
to Mel Brooks Spaceballs 2. He was trying to explain the sequels to him.
I think you shared it, or I saw that too. I can't
Yeah.
remember where I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep Josh Gad away from anything.
No, keep him away from actual Star Wars, but Spaceballs, yeah.
Oh yeah, he could do Spaceballs.
He could do Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Keep away from Star Wars.
He'd be like a great
we'll need
spoof
fucking-
droid in Spaceballs or
He
something.
he
He'd be a
plays
good droid voice, honestly, now that I say that.
he
Yeah.
plays a funny role in Curb Your Enthusiasm. One episode, he's this chiropractor who has old underwear, and like Larry calls him out on it. He's like, "This is why people aren't showing up to your office because you're bending over and you got holes in your underwear."
That show is wild.
Yes,
The shit they got away with.
I know
Not only got away with, like, it's acclaimed.
it's acclaimed.
It's
and
wild.
They got in trouble for some stuff. I remember hearing they do a podcast, but it's unlistenable because of Jeff Green. Jeff, what's his real name? Is it Green? No, Green is his fake last name.
You're talking about the guy that talks like this.
Yes, yeah.
He's a comedian. What the fuck is his name? Jeff.
He's the father on the Goldbergs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I know who that is
Fuck,
now.
what is his name?
Oh, he also he's in
Jeff
Toy
Garland.
Story. Yeah,
Garland,
he's in Toy
yeah, I was
Story.
gonna say
he's
it.
the unicorn in Toy Story.
Yeah, he's a unicorn.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. He's around a lot, but he's terrible.
He's a
terrible podcast host.
He's
really? My God, he cuts Susie Essman off all the time.
He's a good theme park. Yeah, he's a big theme park fan, but he's a good
is he?
podcast guest. He's on Podcast The Ride all the time, and he's a great guest.
I didn't know that.
So maybe stick to guesting and don't host.
Maybe.
Yeah,
it's just crazy how he does that.
Yeah. Because he's done several episodes about like Toy Story Mania because his character is in Toy Story Mania. So he's like, I take my kids on it all the time, and they're like, "That's you." Like,
oh shit! Okay, I'll have to pay attention next time I look.
Yeah,
I know he got canceled off the Goldbergs, but clearly didn't fully get canceled.
He got canceled for what?
Inappropriate behavior with women, but like I never saw anything else outside of it. Like I know he got kicked off. ABC kicked him off, but I mean he's best buds at Larry, so like Larry's going to keep him on unless it was serious. It doesn't seem like it was super serial.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know. I'm not discrediting, but it just was enough, I guess, to boot him off. So like, you're going to go over there.
Those big companies don't play that shit, dude. Like if there's even a rumble, like Johnny Depp, that dude was completely innocent. Well, not completely innocent, but he didn't do. It wasn't. I mean, yeah, I guess he kind of was completely innocent.
Yeah,
there wasn't much.
Like
there was a lot of back and forth.
He used to drink a lot and stuff. He's not the perfect man, perfect human being, but he didn't do what she said he did.
Yeah,
like
rainbow capitalism is going to fizzle away. Amazon already removed their mentions to it in their like company policies. So I think things are going to be different in a sense. They're going to seem different over the next course of the next few years, whether you like it or not. And this is not us advocating it one way or another. This is just how these companies operate. And I'm calling the companies out, if anything.
Yeah.
You should call it because it's like, first off,
it's wherever the money. They go. Yeah, they don't care.
They don't mean it either way.
Exactly.
Like they don't give a fuck. Like if they are going to do what makes them money. And I always point to this example. When Star Wars: The Force Awakens was coming out, China
posters?
made them while they're in America talking about equality and blah 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 and fucking yada 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 and black voices need to be heard. China goes, take him off the poster, and they go, yes sir.
Yep.
So go fuck yourself. Like you don't actually have any morals or standards. You don't fucking stand for anything. The only reason that you're doing this shit now is you think it's going to benefit you. Same shit to Mark Zuckerberg going on to fucking Rogan talking about how the Biden administration made him suppress information.
Right.
Meanwhile, he's saying at the moment that's actually not happening, and you're a conspiracy theorist if you think it. And now he's coming out and going, "Yay Trump, yay Trump! You're a grifter. Fuck you. You don't stand for anything either." Ooh, sorry, Winston. Sorry,
Winston doesn't stand for anything.
You don't stand for anything.
You're
a fucking grifter. You have no morals, and I don't really give a fuck about your company and what happens to it.
Mark Zuckerberg to me just seems like he's so gullible. He's easily manipulated and influenced,
which is crazy because he's so fucking smart. Like, how would somebody that smart be that fucking? I mean, Elon to the same degree, kind of, right? I mean, he was never like, that far left. It didn't, at least publicly, didn't seem like it. But like, it's just
degrees
so
of smart. You can be business smart or tech smart. Doesn't mean you're smart.
That's very true.
That's what it is.
I mean, this is not me shitting on him. He's probably like at some level of autistic with that kind of
I think that's
skills and stuff.
I
know Elon is. I'm talking about Zuckerberg. I feel
there's
like
definitely some sort of social skills,
Asperger's or something there. But like, it's just. I don't care if you don't have you don't stand for anything. So go fuck yourself. Why would we listen to you and pretend that you matter?
Another good example that brings it back to Star Wars is Cara Dune. Like look what they did.
Yeah, same thing there.
Yep.
That was just a comparison of like it was kind of a poorly worded comparison, but like. He's not wrong.
And dude, along those same lines, I was watching a video essay on Disney's Fantasia, and there are movie critics in the 40s when that came out that threw around the thing where obviously they didn't like the movie, so they were comparing it to Nazism. They're like,
what?
Yeah. So it's just because you're saying that.
How are they comparing the movie to Nazism?
That's it. Basically, just because same people on Twitter today. I don't like it, so therefore it's a Nazi. Same
Holy
idea.
crap.
I don't
that
agree
thing has
with
been
you,
around
Nazi.
for 80, 90 years. Obviously, those critics were wrong back then, but same kind of idea. That critic didn't get canceled or whatever back then because they said that. But, I'm forgetting her name, so I'm stupid, but the actress that's Cara Dune is gone because of what she said.
Gina Carano.
Gina, there we go. But
yeah, it's all right.
I mean,
She's
I don't know.
In the midst of a court case with that, so
yeah.
Funded by Elon.
Let them. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that. Let them figure that out.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens over the next 4 years. It's strange times, man. It's everything swings, and there's a backswing to everything. The problem is you can't overcorrect, and that's my concern. is the overcorrection.
Think they're going to overcorrect with Star Wars now with the swing back to movies, taking TV out of the equation?
They absolutely should. They should overcorrect and make 55 movies and no TV shows.
Well, Andor Season 2 is next, and people are excited about that.
I mean, if you space out the movies, make as many as you want. If it's like 5 in 1 year, no one wants that.
They did the trilogy within 5 years.
Yeah.
I know.
That's insane.
Well, the first one wasn't 5 years. Now I know that's
the original
40,
was
50
6
year
years.
difference.
From 7 to 9 was 5 years.
Yeah.
Like from the
Yeah, I
release
know,
of 7
I
to
know.
9
That's
was 5 years.
that's just Disney trying to print money.
Well, the prequels were what?
They kinda
4?
did.
The prequels were 4 years.
The problem every 4 years for prequels?
Yeah, 99.
And they did 3 and 5.
Oh no!
No, 6 years.
I can't
Yeah.
do math. I'm stupid. I was thinking 03 was the
99,
last one.
2002,
but Revenge of the Sith was
2005.
05.
Yeah.
Like what they don't understand
6 years.
is like the fun of Star Wars and Marvel now too, to a lesser degree.
Yeah.
But it used to be fun to have the movie and then talk about it for years. When you only have to like think about it for a year, it's not
sure.
as fun.
That's a great point because your brain just like short-term memories.
Yeah, it
You're
doesn't.
like,
You don't
oh, well,
care.
On to the next one.
I mean, not that you don't care, but like you don't have this. There's not a build up and a release. Like,
Hey.
hey-o.
But there is a
like,
subconscious
there's
thing though. Like you're
something
saying.
to that. Like,
Yeah.
it was 2 years between 7 and 8, and then it was a year between 8 and 9, right? Or was it 2 years? Maybe it was.
That was 2.
I don't know what growth
We had
is.
Solo.
17, 19,
Solo was
and
between
20.
8 and 9.
Force Awakens was 15.
Mm-hmm.
Last Jedi was 17, and then 19 for
Yeah.
Force Awakens.
And they had Rogue
for,
One in the middles of.
Rogue
Rogue
One
One
and
was
Solo.
16.
Yeah.
Rogue One and Solo.
And Solo was 18. Yep.
Yeah. So bizarre.
Make Solo 2 happen. What would you rather have, Skeleton Crew or Solo 2?
Solo too.
Solo
Yeah.
2.
I agree,
Fuck
even
yes.
2. I think it's more important
Gives
for
a
the Star
fuck.
Wars
That-
story than
that
Solo
exactly.
2.
Like in all seriousness,
I
like,
love Skeleton Crew, obviously, but yes.
I want to find out how
what are they going to do with Skeleton Crew season 2? Like what is even the story at that point?
age and time gap jump.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll give props to
story-wise, I don't know.
let me go back and look. I think Rachel, our good friend Rachel, put this on our Instagram. I liked her story. I think it was a bit of a time jump.
Yeah.
Where did I
You
put
just
this?
keep the same actors, age with them.
So
would you like Wim discovers he's force sensitive or some shit and tries to find Jod to train him?
maybe here it is. Season 2, 3 to 4 years into the future, the kids have drifted apart to pursue their own interests. The New Republic comes with them, comes them with promises of one more adventure together. A mysterious new pirate lord is operating on the outer fringes of the known galaxy. The New Republic has failed in every effort to stop the pirate activity. They heavily suspect it is Silvo, so I guess somehow managed to get away, and they recruit the kids to go after him since they know Silvo better than anyone. So that'd be an easy
And then that
easy
turns out
plot.
being Hondo. Maybe.
Sure.
She didn't say that, but like,
Yeah,
it could be
could.
an option. It could be Hondo that they end up chasing down.
Skeleton Crew doesn't need to be fixated into this bigger part of the universe. It could just exist as like a sideshow where it's
But
kind of got its own universe.
it does
in a
show-
sense.
it does
like
show-
Penguin almost,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Penguin's gonna have bigger.
It does
Now,
show
it's also
things.
fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It does show things about the greater universe, though. Like you realize in Mandalorian when the pirates are attacking Greef Karga and Navarro, the New Republic hems and haws and drags their feet and it doesn't come out to save them. But in Skeleton Crew, when it's money involved, they're there in a heartbeat.
Yes.
Like that's a greater implication to the universe, but like story wise, it doesn't affect the universe. But it's that little detail that are like, oh, so you'll show up when it's a galactic mint, huh?
Yeah.
But you won't show up when it's Navarro. See how it is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They like
That can be
Republic
brought up
scum.
in the like the Mando thing if they find out Aladdin's real.
It could be.
I liked it. I like Skeleton Crew. It was fun.
It was
I'd give it
good
like
time.
a out of 10. I'd give it like a 6.8,
Dang.
Really?
maybe a 7.
Is there a point
6
of, like a point of reference for that? So like, what would you say?
My
Mando
fa-
season 1 or
My
whatever
fa-
your favorite.
My favorite Mando is Mando season 2, and I would give that like an 8.7.
Okay. Yeah, when you put like that point of reference, I see.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, 8.7. And I think sprinkled in there, like Book of Boba Fett for me would be like a 5. Like I feel like Book of Boba Fett has a big fucking asterisk next to it because those episodes with Mando are so fucking good.
No. Here's Book of Boba Fett is like you, and then it's like up here, and then it dips, and then Mando, Ahsoka, Grogu, Luke, and then flat,
Yeah.
and then like if you look at it like on a curve, everybody gets a good grade.
Yes.
So it
Yeah.
like curves
That's true.
what might be a 4
Yes,
into like a 6.
and
Yeah.
a 6.5.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like it was a group project, and Mando and Ahsoka and Luke.
Boba didn't do shit.
They did all the work. and Boba didn't.
Boba was hanging out with the Tuscans too much.
Literally.
What happened?
So the group project got a B or whatever, but Boba didn't earn the B, but he still got the B.
Boba
That's
didn't
fucking
earn the beat.
hilarious.
That's basically
That's
it.
a great way to put it, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's that show in a nutshell. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, when you say it like that, yeah, I understand that rating. For me, though, it's like a 8.5 or
See, like for
9
me,
out of 10.
I think Andor is even below. I like Skeleton Crew more than Andor.
Are we starting the rewatch next week? Or
We're going to have to
soon?
if we want to get up
Yeah.
to
How
the
soon is
releases.
it? Yeah.
When does it come out?
April 22nd.
Damn, that's getting
Okay.
close. Okay,
And we have 12
doing
episodes to watch.
Are we doing a rewatch together, or are we doing it separately?
We
The
were
idea
thinking about
was
doing
together.
the live commentary, like our episodes being live commentary
I'm
on the Andor
so
episodes.
fucking in.
Yeah.
Let's
Same.
do it.
Cool.
This is one we have to stick to and not be Jedi Talk about it.
No, what we need to do is we need to do like 3 or 4 episodes at a time, record it, and release it once a week.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
in that
So we
way-
can actually be together.
Yeah.
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 And not just segmented. We can kind of roll
Right.
with the show.
Oh
Correct.
no! Now all the listeners know that it's not going to be week by
Womp,
week.
Wait a
womp,
womp. Fuck that
what
up,
people
you
don't know
stupid prick.
about my videos is I do them and I record them, edit, and everything in about 3 minutes. And right before I upload is when I shoot and produce.
And what they also don't know is we actually recorded this 6 months ago.
it's actually everything we just predicted was just a prediction. It is March 31st, 2024.
Yes.
Mhm. It is March 2024.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? Yeah, he's got an egg. You might.
I think we'll see that these predictions aged pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eggs.
And you know what? On this date of March 2024, The Last Jedi is still canon.
It is still canon.
6:56
Yeah.
p.m.
6:56
You
go,
fuck.
Rich.
Speaking of eggs, I haven't looked into this too much because I've stayed away from the alien subreddit.
Such a
fuck is this
weird, such a weird
But
transition.
apparently, not. But apparently, like
you.
an egg UFO was found, like with Egyptian writing on it.
What? When?
Yeah, recently, it just got like this footage got released. It looks both horribly homemade, but at the same time, not.
Just enough real to make you look like.
I guess, but like enough people are talking about it. Enough people think it's a big deal. It's so like I spend sometimes I go down such a rabbit hole with that shit. I have to take myself out of it
yeah.
and like
well, at least
read.
you have the self-awareness.
Yes.
Like there's some people that don't, and that's a
yeah.
problem. Like you're smart.
I have to.
Well, I got off easy.
Thank you, Petra. So
I bet he does.
Yeah, ooh, yeah.
Fat ass.
That's me. Yeah.
Fat ass.
Where the fuck is that from?
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
That's so fucking
D.
funny.
That's right. You haven't been here since I've added these on. This one's my favorite.
I think I've been poisoned by my constituents.
That's always sunny too, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Even
they all
now
are.
in March 2024, that is going to age well. Very,
Yeah,
very
March 2024.
Come
it's
on with
gonna
the
age
next season, guys. Come on.
well. I
Danny
think,
DeVito doesn't have that much time left.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he definitely
We
does.
gotta go. Let's go.
He was like 60 when we were a kid in Matilda.
For real.
This motherfucker's been around forever.
In
You're right.
Hercules, he was like 60 in Hercules. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, he was our first penguin. He was our first
Oh
fucking
my
penguin.
God,
I
dude.
guess he
Like,
was.
89
Yeah,
or
holy-
and now
91?
he's Frank Reynolds, and It's Always Sunny. I love it.
Jeez.
Yeah, he looked 60 back then.
Would you rather have a new season of that or a movie?
I'd rather have a new season.
Okay.
Like a
Penguin?
movie of what? Penguin movie?
No, I meant Sunny. It's Always Sunny.
Oh no, I want a season. I don't want a It's
Yeah.
Always Sunny movie.
That
No,
wouldn't
no.
work. I don't think,
Nah,
that
yeah.
the show would work like that. So one last thing, one more conspiracy talk. Today's a big day for conspiracy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you know about this?
No.
Okay, so today,
Executive order.
March 31st, 2024,
Yes, of course.
Trump just signed an executive order to release the Martin Luther King, Bobby Kennedy, and JFK assassination files fully
Wow.
intact.
The JFK.
Where is he releasing them? Like
just
It's
public?
just gonna
Make
be
it public.
Make it public.
Like you
You
can.
can declassify documents.
now
and
on
make
Disney
them public.
Plus.
Disney has the opportunity to do the funniest
Holy
thing
shit.
possible.
Yes.
Oh my
to
God.
drop that and like, look, I'd wait till midnight for that one.
It's actually I actually heard a rumor, and this is true. Actually, I heard a rumor that when they put Donald Trump back in the Hall of Presidents, he's just going to be reading the declassified documents. That's the new Hall of Presidents.
In all honesty, what they need to do with that, if they
March
don't replace
31st, 2024.
Yes.
Actually, you know what's funny? I don't even know today's date. I'm just going to keep saying March 24th.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
because it is.
Is it
yeah.
the 23rd? Is that what it is?
It is. Yeah,
I don't know. But what they need to do, if they don't replace it, which I'd be okay with them replacing it, but is just have no one give a speech anymore. They're just like, the newest guy reads the inauguration, the oath, and like that's it. You don't give a speech. You just move on with the show.
I'd be okay with that. I mean,
Yeah.
or just to play a clip from his inauguration.
Yeah, or that even. Like,
Or get rid of a celebration of these authoritarian.
I'm okay with it
bullfucks.
being
I
replaced.
think what they should do is just come out and go, "There's only 2 genders."
That's the speech.
That's the speech. Have you ever been in a rowdy show of that?
No, I haven't.
Dude,
I've
I've
been
seen
in a
that show,
few.
I think, 5 times my whole life.
I've been in a few rowdy ones.
I think
like,
if people do that, they need to get a life. You're at Disney World,
I've seen
sit in
the
the air
videos,
conditioning, and
yeah.
fucking fall asleep like every other dad.
I've seen the
I think I
videos of people
saw-
booing and like yelling at the animatronics. Like,
I
fucking-
think I saw the last day of Obama.
Oh, did people clap?
It's a mix. Like that's what's weird about it.
Or
It's
clapping
like-
because he was leaving is what I was meaning. And
There was
I'm not a
both.
guy who liked Obama. I'm not a guy who likes any of them.
Yeah.
So they all kiss my ass.
They're all corrupt politicians.
They
They're
are,
all-
yeah.
They're all full of shit.
Yeah.
But the JFK shit is fun.
Oh, well,
That
I was
shit
going to
is
say
fun.
the JFK conspiracy is what got me into that world.
Same, yeah.
My
It's a
soft
gateway drug.
right. It was a gateway conspiracy. It was what the hell was the name of that class? But his sophomore year of high school, it was basically history. He taught us I felt like a whole fucking semester on the JFK assassination.
That's great.
so
and
he
it-
was obsessed with it.
Yes,
He
and now
liked
I
it.
am.
Yeah.
And I was hyper focused on it.
Do you know much about it?
And as much as like the general
It's-
like normal, I'm not like saying you're not normal, but the people that don't read into it.
It's wild,
I just
man.
know the bare bones of it.
It's the whole
JFK was going to disrupt their little utopia, and he
sounds real familiar.
He wasn't by any means a good person. He was a womanizer.
Oh,
and
so
I'm
like we
not.
said-
Yeah,
yeah, no,
we
no.
said,
so I'm
none of
not.
these
I'm not
politicians
defending
are,
him.
So yeah,
But it's like
I want to fuck Marilyn Monroe.
the
Mayor Quimby's based on
It's
him.
so
yes.
to me, it's obvious that LBJ and everybody had their hands in it. I think they hired the mafia to do it. There's the grassy knoll, my fucking ass, or not the grassy knoll, the book depository that he was in, my ass. Come on,
I think
the magic bullet theory. How long have we been fucking accepting this as people?
It's retarded.
Come
It really
on.
is.
I know they're not calling it Hamilton 2, obviously, but that's the sequel to Hamilton that Lynn is writing. If you've
No shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No,
Come on.
no, actually, like that, I'd be like, what? Really? Is he really? Like,
There's no way you would do that one.
Stepping out of Ford again. Oh God!
I was.
Could you imagine a musical JFK assassination?
No.
Dude, we may have stumbled onto something.
Actually,
We may have stumbled onto
I'll
something.
do it. Let's do it.
We may have stumbled onto something.
wow.
JFK assassination, the musical. There's a Saw the musical,
Yeah, that's true.
and it's in Orlando soon. And I might go.
You got to go.
I keep
I
seeing.
think I want to go.
Speaking of ads, just because I'm a man in my mid to late 30s, I keep seeing the Empire Strips Back ads on
It's all
Facebook.
over Facebook, yeah.
Empire Strikes
Like it's a
Back.
burlesque
Yes, it's
show.
a burlesque
Like, it's
Star Wars show.
I can't think of something I'd want to go do less than that.
Yeah, I'm like, how is this what you're showing?
Yeah, I'm not-
Yes,
I'm not
a
interested.
Man, and yes, I like Star
don't
Wars,
care.
but
I don't give a
Facebook, why
shit
are you
about
showing
that.
That
that?
shit, I don't care about.
It's
shit like
because
that.
we're age
Wars
range.
fans.
They Star Wars fans in the age range.
30-year-old male Star Wars fans.
Oh,
Oh, you're
boy,
gonna
I
like
get to see
that.
a kind of hot. Never mind. I almost
Go
got
ahead.
canceled on the way
There's
back.
buttons.
Nope.
There's
Nope.
buttons for
Nope.
that.
Nope. Nope.
This is Jedi Talk. Look,
You're back.
Brett,
You're
I know.
back.
Brett, people.
I
Brett,
know, but I have I have limits.
I need to tell you something that we realized when you were gone. It's the people's fault when we say things that they don't like. They're the ones who hit play.
It is their
That
fault.
is true.
They hit download.
We're talking
can
about The
download
Empire
it.
Strikes Back, but this is the Return of the Brad.
Return of the Brad. Return of the like a bantha. Somehow Brad has returned.
Yeah.
Somehow Brett has returned. Oh, groan.
Wow.
What was that? What were we talking about,
Dude.
Oh,
A little bit of everything.
One
JFK
last thing.
assassination.
The JFK thing. One thing I thought was really, really cool. If you watch the video of him signing the
Executive order.
executive order, he goes, "Give this to Robert." He gave him the pen that he signed the executive.
Oh,
order
inter-
with
oh,
to-
okay,
for his-
interesting,
for the
yeah.
information on his family.
Yeah, family. I mean,
I thought that
sure
was
makes
really
sense.
fucking cool. I thought it was cool.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's news is news, and obviously our hearts are still out for people in L.A. Except for Bob Iger's house, who
Yes.
Evan wanted to burn down.
Yes.
He
Still
said
do.
that
There's-
2 or 3 weeks ago. People,
There's oh, he did.
Might have been last week.
said
I
he
don't know,
could-
but I
No, it
did
wasn't
say it,
last
and I
week.
say it again. Yes.
So my joke would be okay then. Yeah.
Well, mine's not.
no,
a joke.
yours is still. I think.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I wouldn't do
I
that.
clarified. Obviously, I don't want any humans
Yeah.
to be in the house when
Yeah.
it burns down, but I want
All right,
that
yeah.
house
So
to burn down.
yeah, never mind. I'll keep my joke.
Dang.
Yeah.
Gotta know.
I'll tell you when we get off.
Because it's the truth.
Yep.
But
I've heard
yeah.
Agnon say stuff like that all the time. You boo because, like, he'll be like, "You're booing
really?
because I'm right," or "You know I'm right." So, like, he says that stuff. It's
If
great.
someone wants to know how to talk shit 101, go watch old promos of The Rock.
Any
Yeah.
of those old wrestlers, dude. Like,
Yeah. Roddy Piper, The Rock, CM Punk, all of them.
My favorite is watching Macho Man Randy Savage clearly be on cocaine. Oh, yeah. We're going to get out there. I'm going to show you who's boss.
Elizabeth.
He's sweating and just
Go
clearly
watch.
on steroids and just like red. And
I got you for 3 minutes.
Do you have Hulu?
3 minutes of playtime.
Do you have Hulu through Disney Plus?
Always ready.
Go watch Dark Side of the Ring about Macho Man and Elizabeth.
I've heard that's really good and sad.
It's the all Dark Side of the Rings. Even if you don't like wrestling, they're well put together.
I like wrestling. It's like I like wrestling the way I like video games. They're fine and it's fun, but the history and stuff behind it is way more interesting.
Oh, sure,
to me
yeah.
than-
And wrestling is
than what
wild.
actually happened.
Especially the
Video
Vince
game development
McMahon,
is crazy too.
especially the Vince McMahon documentary that's on Netflix.
I
A lot
watched
of,
it. It was wild.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is known already amongst wrestling fans.
I don't think I learned anything.
No, but that was to
Good
serve
consolidation.
Yeah, consolidation. That was to serve to people who don't know Vince McMahon, like who Vince McMahon is.
One of my favorite wrestling things is they tried to make like a, I don't know, Planet Hollywood restaurant for wrestling.
I went
you
there.
two know about, you went to one?
Seriously?
WWF New York.
Yeah.
Back in
dude.
New York, Times Square.
I'm
Yeah,
fascinated by that kind of stuff because I love themed
Yep.
environments, and I
I
don't know
was-
how really themed that is, but like I'm just interested.
it was a WWE sports bar, so it was just like it was a big sports bar. It was very big. There was a wrestling ring in the middle of it, and there
Yeah.
was like a stage, and
Was
like
it a show?
No, it was a restaurant. It was an operating restaurant. They would hold, like Shawn Michaels would be there. Like he was there before the 2002 Royal Rumble, just like hosting. Like I remember Stone Cold would be there, and Disturbed played his theme song, like shit like that.
crazy.
But
Did
when
they
I was
open,
there,
like
nothing.
2 or 3 of them. I think might have been 2.
Maybe
I can't
two.
remember,
I went to the original one when
Yeah,
I
that's
visited
the
New York,
original
but
one.
it didn't last long because
No.
it just didn't do well.
Yeah, most of those places didn't last.
No,
the
like-
fact that Planet Hollywood is
It's
still
basically
open is
Planet
kinda
Hollywood
fucking
and
crazy.
Rainforest Cafe. That's it.
Yeah.
And Rainforest Cafe is dying. They're down to like 15 locations or something. Like they're dying. So
There's a good video of a guy who went to all the.
I've seen that
Did
one
you
too.
watch the Eddie
yeah.
Oh,
Murphy
shit.
video? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Well, the ones in Disney
He's
will never
awesome.
go away. We have two.
Yeah.
I always forget
We have 2
have
out of the
them.
15.
Yeah, I always forget we have 2 of them there.
Yeah, the DAC one is cool.
Yeah.
I've only
Nobody
walked
goes
in.
there.
No, Kyle did. He reserved it twice on his last
Nice.
trip.
I think I've ate there twice.
No, not
Like,
nice. He's just an idiot. He's a pocket-sized idiot.
This is like perfectly
Fucking-
planned. Like we didn't plan this, but obviously for reasons I've been going, not eating at, but going to T-Rex Cafe a lot more often. So I might be eating there. I'm going to be
Cafe?
be a fan of
Why?
it, like you.
Is
The
it
fuck yeah.
Is T-Rex
Yeah.
going away? T-Rex Cafe?
No, but because
You just assume he's going because it's going away.
Anytime
No.
he goes to them, I'm like, oh, it
no,
must be
because I
leaving.
need an outlet to go to that has dinosaur stuff. So it's like,
You can go to a museum.
Universal.
yeah, it's a lot of money for
If
one
only-
thing. Like
There's better stuff. You would give
I've done
it
all
a
the
shot.
stuff. Like, I
Give
didn't-
just
give it a
give it a
year.
shot. 1 year.
I didn't like any
Two
of it
mi-
except
hey,
kind of
hey,
Universe or
hey,
kind of Jurassic
hey.
Park.
I want to kick him.
Give it another shot because I remember.
But-
the last time you were at Universal.
Yeah, but I also went to Volcano Bay in that same situation and love Volcano Bay.
well,
So
You lack conviction.
conviction.
I
It all comes back.
don't lack conviction.
Now
No,
I get
you
that
don't.
joke.
You don't.
Now I get the joke.
Yeah.
He was
I take
pointing
it
at
back,
the
yeah.
recorder like we weren't recording.
No,
Just to
no,
real-
it was past.
No, I
yeah.
get that now, but from my angle.
King
Yeah.
Louis.
King Louis the 13th.
Yep.
By the way, that joke was Henry VIII was the one that beheaded people.
I
not
know.
King Louis.
Trying to.
I know. I couldn't say anything because I had
Now,
something
if this
to
was like Richard Sherman's like a blood type, he would have known that.
Yeah. No, I
I
don't know that. Sadly, I need to look that up. Note to self: look that up when you get home.
It's B negative.
Be next.
Probably
Like,
is.
Just like your attitude with Disney.
True.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Else?
Or what's it? You boo because it's true.
You boo.
Yeah. You laugh because it's true.
I've seen what makes you laugh.
Me? Oh yeah.
Isn't that the Rick and Morty thing? The meme.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
I've seen what makes
yeah,
you
yeah,
laugh.
yeah. I think so.
Don't your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Uh,
I love that show.
it's
That's
fantastic.
society in a nutshell.
I think they're right about the Galactic Federation. I'm not kidding. Something like that.
The
might
constellation.
exist. Sure.
I really hope my big hope for Trump in 2024 is that in March of 2024 is that he releases some UFO shit.
Shaped
Did you
like
hear him talk
eggs.
about it on Rogan?
Yes, I did. He's still skirting around a lot of it.
I think he has to. But I mean, if we had a president that was a wild boy that
I know.
would do some shit like that, it would be him. If he doesn't do it,
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever happening.
Yeah.
It's sometimes I think it's so tightly nipped that like that
They might
level of
even-
government doesn't even know. There's
I know.
there's the rumor that Jimmy Carter found out and cried, like found out the truth and cried. I don't know. I
Watch
don't
it
know.
just be like his last day, and he just like you can't do anything. It's my last day. And
I'm going to pardon myself
Yeah.
from any repercussions, but aliens are real,
Yeah.
and they live among us. Most of them
they
are in
probably
the
do.
Clinton family. They're shapeshifters.
They're also called bouchers.
It's true.
The Clintons, the Bouchers, they're all aliens. Get them out of here. I'm calling ICE. Get the aliens out.
The ice alarm. The Muppet horn.
These are
That's
all
the
bold
SLR.
predictions for 2025, you guys. This is
Yeah.
in March 2024.
Yeah, this is
That's-
March
that's pretty
2024
crazy.
podcast.
Pretty nuts. Glad we had the foresight to do this.
Confucius.
Anything
says-
else?
You tell us.
I don't know,
this
man.
is-
I'm back. I'm
You're
excited.
back. You're back. Anything else that you've been chomping at the bit to talk about?
I'm
I'm excited for Andor season 2. Evan's going to Celebration coming up. You and I got to figure out some shit to do around that time.
I'm excited. I know this is going to be controversial for Evan. Evan, please get some tissues ready. I'm excited for Dinosaur to be going away. I'm excited for all that stuff just because I like change. I like it when we have new stuff. That stuff's been around for a long time. We've all had a good time with it. We all love it. It was a barren wasteland in the condition it was in now outside of Triceratops spin. I'm here for that change. I think it'll be an overall net positive, and I think in 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, when they go to close the Encanto ride, people are going to say it's an untouchable and we can't do anything and blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
I think it's a
The
vicious
tables
cycle.
will turn.
I think it's a vicious cycle.
They will.
And I think it's a good thing for the parks overall.
It will turn. It's indie.
No, Encanto is going to be great. That
I'm
I
excited
am
about
very excited for. That last bit of whatever that was, no.
I can't wait. Let's fucking go. I love
I'm more upset about Primeval World going away.
But that's been gone for
Dinosaur
5 years.
is
I know.
one of
Like,
my
allowed
favorite
to be
rides at
upset.
Disney. It's one of
Yeah.
it always has been. I remember there was a time when people didn't like it. It was like people online didn't like Dinosaur. I always fucking defended Dinosaur.
I know.
It's always been my favorite at Animal Kingdom. It's one of the only reasons I go to that park still. That and
Me too.
Everest.
Everest.
One
Fuck
thing
yeah.
I don't like Tough to Be a Bug going away. I don't like that change.
Me too.
Not
They
a
never.
fan of that.
Dr. Disney called out that they never said it was going away. They just said it was.
It has to be.
Yeah,
There's no. I
because
mean,
they
we
can't
have
switch
two
out
shows.
Hopper and then
Yeah.
the Fox or
There's
whatever
just
it
no
is.
way
You
that
can't-
they're
you
gonna
can't switch
have
that. You
both.
can switch a movie, but you can't switch out the animatronic
Fair.
every day
Fair.
or every
Fair.
10 minutes or
Probably
Now
just
unless
speculating.
unless they just got rid of the animatronic for what's his name?
flick in the
No,
ceiling.
no.
Or Hopper.
The Jaguar guy, the gay fucking Jaguar guy.
Oh, if they
Please.
cut that from the budget,
Cuffer, what's his name? No, what's his name?
I don't know. I've only seen
Custard?
Zootopia once. I don't know.
Colonel Mustard, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
I
Cloud
forget his
Hauser.
name. Claude Hauser.
Yeah.
There you go.
Claude Hauser, there you go.
I called him the gay Jaguar.
You
Sorry,
did.
That's
Okay,
disrespectful,
boomer.
but
I think he's like a leopard or something. I don't
I
know.
don't give a shit. But unless they got rid of that and
Oh,
they
yeah.
just play the film, maybe
They definitely.
could do that.
I could see that. Budget cut the
that would-
animatronic. That's what they
Exactly.
do.
Just
Sure.
Cut the animatronic.
Ugh.
Keep the Hopper one there.
Yeah.
So that
that
way
Hopper
it-
one is probably top 10 all time.
It's one of
that
the
thing
fucking
is
coolest.
sick.
It's one of the coolest animatronics Disney's ever made. I
Yep.
fucking love it.
Me too.
But I am a person who likes change. I think it's fun. I like
good change.
We don't know if it's good or bad. We'll have to wait and see. But it's the ideas around it are good. I think it's good. So I'm happy for it. I know people are sad and blah blah blah.
So
but
many
I'm
people are
excited.
just fake sad though. Like the last day of
Hey,
Dino-Rama was like,
it's-
where the hell have you 5,000 people been?
It's
like,
for clout on Twitter.
exactly. I hated that.
I don't believe anyone but you is genuinely sad that it's going away.
There are a couple that I saw.
I'm
Like,
genuinely sad. I'm just over it.
There was like,
Are you genuinely sad about fucking Dino
Yeah,
Land going away?
I discovered Dinoland as an adult, and it like reinvigorated my love for Disney parks that I didn't know that was dormant.
Dino Land?
What?
Because
Yes,
the
because
deep
it was
lore and
it was
the world
the
building.
the deep lore. It was different. I'm a dinosaurs person as a kid, but I also recognized when I was growing up, I recognized that Dinoland was on the shopping block. Like in 2017, I
Yeah.
turned to my wife and said, "This is going. I don't know, in like next 5 years, I think this will be gone for
Yeah.
sure." Yeah, because you just wouldn't see people over there, and Disney is notorious. Look, Peter Pan's flight exists because people keep going. It's an hour every single day, no matter how busy that park is.
Yeah.
Peter Pan's
That's
flight
always my
starts.
argument.
If
Yeah,
Peter
100%.
Pan dips and that turnstile doesn't hit, they're going to be
It's
looking
out.
into
Yeah.
to bringing it out. It's just what they do.
and
It's the same
that
thing
one,
with Muppets.
I'd be okay with, well, not Muppets, but I'd be okay with them replacing Florida's Peter Pan's flight. Like, yeah, that's fine.
No, that
Put
an
something
opening
in
that
there.
queue is fucking awesome.
That's opening
Yeah, the
day.
queue's good.
It's
I love the
it's
queue.
great. It's interactive.
Do you remember the
really
old queue
fun.
when none of you it
Oh.
was just outside and was
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Hated
Like
that.
Disneyland's
It's
queue
way better.
sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, Disneyland's queue is a fuck. It makes me not even want to do it.
A lot of their Fantasyland queues. I know it's age. I know they're old, but they're so small.
They don't
That's
have
like
space.
Paris.
They don't have space.
Is that
though.
what Paris
Like,
was
it's
like?
a completely different animal. Like,
Because Europeans don't account for Americans' fat asses.
yeah.
I'm worried about.
Fat ass!
We're thinking about doing Italy for our honeymoon whenever the fuck that happens. but it
Definitely not in 2024.
You go to Naboo.
That's my
Definitely not in 2024.
Yeah.
I can confirm it won't be anytime in 2024.
yeah. Lake Como.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gotta go
I am gonna someday.
Yeah.
Where?
Lake Como.
What is that?
That's
The-
where Anakin and Padme got married.
In Attack of the Clones.
Oh shit! I didn't even
yeah.
think about
It
that.
looks just like it. Like it's
Oh, it
untouched.
is,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
See,
It
I would
benches
do
and
that.
They
stuff.
like moved a bench. Like that's it.
I would do that, but I just don't know if I could be that dude and post that online. I don't know if I could do that.
Oh, I would.
I do it too. Yeah.
I would.
Grade A cringe.
I don't know. Yes and no. It is, but like I do it. But we keep giving him the easy layup of close down It's a Small World, build Rapunzel
I know.
area.
I can't believe that. I think it's just because that one at C is open, and
I know.
they probably have like an exclusivity deal.
Yeah. Whenever I go see that, I will be like, move this now, Florida now.
It's so short though.
But it's perfect for that space. There's not a lot of space.
No,
there,
that's
but,
a big ass building, dude. It's a
No,
small.
I'm saying,
World's a long
but give
ride.
it more. You're going to give the Snuggly Duckling. You're going to give some of the forest.
In
you're
my
gonna give
opinion,
the
you wouldn't
Lantern
have
Festival.
to do anything with Snuggly Duckling except just retheme the inside.
Pinocchio's. Yeah.
What did I say? Snuggly Duckling? Sorry, Pinocchio.
No,
you,
yeah.
You wouldn't
you
have
just meant
to
put that there.
You would have to. Are you playing us out?
Yeah.
Okay. You're right.
I'm good.
Okay.
We're just at the. I know we were creeping that way.
Yeah,
so.
we're getting there. Yeah, I don't think you really need to do much with it. That show building for a Small World is so big.
Yeah. But then, like that's what I'm saying. You give more because there's more to that land in Disney Sea, like the forest area, Snuggly Duckling.
We will
you
never
can
get
expand
anything
it.
like that unless
No.
they do a new Fantasyland in 10 years.
And they just still
Fantasyland
call,
Plus.
They just still call the new Fantasyland now. that we have
Fantasyland
new.
Plus.
Yes.
Please do
Oh
that.
my god. All right.
Welcome back, Brad. This has
Good to be
been
back.
fucking Jedi Talk is
Yeah,
back and better than ever.
To fantasy, to land.
To fantasy, to land.
It's about family.
That was good.
These movies make $1 billion somehow.
Another people I don't know who goes to see those fucking movies. It must
family
just
does.
be brain dead idiots going to those movie theaters to see that
We're
shit.
brain dead slobs.
He's in space. The car's in space.
He punched the ground and it cracked
He's pulling a helicopter with his forearms.
with his foreskin. This is Vin Diesel doing it all at one time.
Yes.
Dom. I'm in
Wrap my
fuck.
foreskin around that helicopter. It's not going anywhere. All right, you fucks. I missed you guys. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah.
Take us home.
Missed you.
Thank you, everyone. I don't remember what I said. Thank you, everyone, for listening to Jedi Talk. We'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, may the Force be with you.
Always and Tabuite.
Rise, Jedi Knight!
Till I took it on my first show back. Missed you. It's a new,
Fat ass!
it's a new type of screaming. It's like cry screaming.